What's up? Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a great holiday season, and I hope this New Year 2022 is going to be amazing for you. I'm sure you guys all have goals, and let's talk a little bit about goals, right? And I've got like three ideas for what it takes to achieve your goals, and this is based on based on my experience, based on what I worked through, and how I achieved the stuff I achieved recently and throughout my whole life. So there's something I know about getting goals, and there's three different things. You need emotional stamina, you need self-expression, and you need to be living your purpose, right? So let's start with emotional stamina. What's emotional stamina? Well, it's the ability to stay in the game of conversation, because life is all about communication and conversation, about connecting with other people. So we need to have emotional stamina so that we could stay connected to each other longer. We could stay stronger in these connections that we have with people. Also, so that when other people are saying something to us, if they're communicating, if they're commenting, if they're saying things, we're not so easily getting offended all the time. Sometimes I'll say something to somebody and I'll notice that, oh, maybe I should have said that a little differently. I use my emotional stamina to stay in the game, not to have like a knee jerk reaction to people, so that I can be powerful inside of my communications. So emotional stamina is really, really powerful. We need that in order to achieve our goals, because we need to be able to sustain our energy. What is emotion? Emotion is energy. So we need to have stamina with energy, that we can stay in conversations, sometimes and oftentimes conversations that aren't that easy to have. If you're in business, if you're in sales, if you're in leadership, if you're a CEO, if you're somebody in some degree of any type of leadership, right? A parent, a mom, a dad, even if you're a kid, you're going to be tried. Your emotions are going to be tried day in and day out. Mom doesn't say what you want to say. The CEO doesn't say what you want them to say. Sales team doesn't say what you want them to say. They're not doing what we want them to do. So what do? We have an emotional outburst, right? Well, having emotional stamina gives us the power and the strength to stay powerful inside of ourselves. So as things don't go in our way, we can still be powerful. We can still stand there, stand strong, and stand respectful, and allow people to go through what they need to go through and not be affected by that. And so we can empower people to do what they want to do, which is the second part, right? Which is self expression, having the energy to say what you need to say when you need to say it. Huge. It's important. You got to be able to say what you want to say, and you got to be able to say it when you want to say it. This world of you can't say this and you can't say that, and that's gotten out of hand. And sometimes we men, we don't even know what we can say or what we can't say. What are we supposed to say and what are we not supposed to say? This is difficult. And I'm sure for you girls, it's difficult for you girls to navigate it as well. We got to be able to have some freedom in what we're saying, freedom to express ourselves. And at the same time, we want to inspire people. We want to empower people. We don't want to offend people. We don't want to squash people. But at the same time, we got to be strong. We got to say what we need to say. We have things we want to accomplish. If I have goals, and I do have goals, if you have goals, you need to be able to say what you need to say in a powerful way, so that you're not selling yourself out, that you're fully expressing yourself and being respectful of other people at the same time. The third thing is living your purpose. Are you living your purpose? Are you doing what you love to do? Are you doing what you're great at? And are you doing what the world needs you to do? Do you know what it is you love to do? Are you getting turned on by your own life? The day in and day out, as you wake up, you're like, man, I get to do what I love to do. I get to do what I'm great at doing. Now, the tough thing about life is that it doesn't matter who you are. Typically when you start out in a career or a job or something you really, really love to do, we have those visions. Oh my God, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to have a great life. This is going to be terrific. Everything's going to go great, man. I have ideas. I have possibilities, right? And then we actually show up to work. And then there's a hierarchy, there's a leadership, there's the challenge that we face at work, there's the different personalities, the people, all the things that we face, right? The what is it? It's just like I said, like challenges and what's the word I'm looking for? The conflicts that we face day in and day out, right? And when we're living our purpose, when we're doing what we need to do, when we're strong emotionally, when we're self-expressed, and then we're good at what we need to good at what we're doing, we can achieve those goals more powerfully. Why? because we're more wanting to work with other people. We're willing to work with the people that are around us versus, isolate people, alienate people, offend people. To achieve anything in this world, we're going to need each other. We need human connection. And the deeper our human connection is, the deeper that we can connect with other people, the more we're going to achieve. Because the more connected we are, the more people are going to be bought into what we want to do. And the more connected we are, the more we're going to know what they want to do. So rather than it's all about me, it could be all about us. 2022 is about us. It's about you and me. It's about the people that we're surrounded by, the people that we touch day in and day out. And if you want to achieve your goals, you need those people. You need the people that you're teamed up with. I've been in so many different companies and I've talked to so many different people that I coach that they literally don't like the people they work with, and they're trying to empower the people. How do you get empower someone when you don't even like them? If I don't like somebody, you're going to be able to, you're going to know it based on my, face and based on my actions. So how do you work with people that you don't like? There's something, right? Well, there's a way to do that. There's a way to stop thinking that you liking somebody or not liking somebody is important. It's not important. What's important is you being self-expressed, is that you being emotionally strong, and that you living your purpose. Other people's contribution, they're simply obstacles in the way, but they're also opportunities for you to become better at who you are, become stronger at who you are, be able to build your your emotional stamina, build your ability to self-express, and build your ability to stay on purpose, doing what you love to do, what you're great at, and what you were put on this earth to do. So I want to thank you for listening. Now, I have a course. It's called Men's Breakthrough Challenge, powered by Curiosity, and it's for men only. I work with men only, men that are powerful men that want to achieve great things in this world. And I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're the janitor or you're the CEO. Doesn't matter if you're the plumber or the electrician. It doesn't matter if you're the contractor. It doesn't matter if you're the greatest real estate agent in the world. You will experience conflict. You will experience your emotions being attacked. You will experience your ability to communicate and to say what you want to say that's getting diminished, or people not interested in what you have to say. And you will also experience that your purpose in life you might not be achieving that. Now, men, we work a little differently than women. And the reason I do this course for men only, the reason Men's Breakthrough Challenge is for men only, is because when you put men in a room with women, we don't say certain things. Like, we hold back. And when you put men together by themselves, men, then what we do is we start to express ourselves really, really powerfully. And then what we find is we find like this new freedom in communicating, this new freedom in our wisdom, and this new freedom in our power. And what I've discovered is that when you give that gift, when men give that gift to themselves, they're unstoppable. They become the kind of men that support their women. They become the kind of men that support their children. They're not leading. They're part of a team, and they know what it's like to be a partner versus be like, I'm the boss. Because being the boss, what is that? It's the boss. We'll talk about that tomorrow. What being the boss, right? But so my commitment, what I'm doing starting today, January 3rd, is every day to post up to about a 10-minute video every day on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on my different channels. Why? Because I've learned so much from my 57 years here on earth. I coach a lot of people, and the people that I coach just say, you got to get this stuff out. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting the message out. Men, this weekend, January 8th, in San Diego, California, from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock, I'm having a workshop called Men's Breakthrough Challenge. I only have room for about 2 or 3 more people. So please reach out to me. I'll put a link in the description. You can click on that. As soon as we've got 2 more, 3, and after that, it's closed up. Next one will be 2 months from now. I'd love to have you come play with us. Love to have you come have breakthroughs. I'd love to have you join me this weekend. Thank you very much. Hey, girls, if you got a guy that you want to bring to this program, click and give me a call, and we'll do what we can to get your man, your son, your husband, whoever into this program. Thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow.